What's up, you guys? So, I just got home. So, yes, I just got home. So, I had washed my. This is my spiritual workstation right here. So, I washed the cloth that I got. It's like a little evil eye cloth. You like it? So I washed it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know. I didn't wash it for a minute, and I had burnt some things on here. I did a lot. This is my spiritual workspace right here, where I keep all my spiritual supplies and where I do my candle magic. So it's my spiritual workstation. So these are some of my fortified spiritual waters. And I'm placing. I'm just trying to fix things back. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Where all like this is where I keep all my spiritual oils and stuff like that. I have a big ball of anil, some bluing and stuff like that. So I have like little oils, crab shell powder, some of these Lady de Guadalupe. These are some of the things that we would put in our bra and stuff. My aunt used to like sew it into her bra, put like little herbs in it. It's one of those little prayer pouch things. So I just pretty much keep most of my oils in here and stuff. All right. Okay. Oh, let me put this my phone right here. So I'm listening to a Glam Magic playlist. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Okay, I'm just gonna line this up like that. It's my beautiful cowrie shell crown that I got probably about a month ago. No, I think I got in the month of April. So my spiritual perfumes. I'm just trying to set everything back up, but doing it in a different way. I had washed my blankets and I had washed the altar cloth and all that. So I'm just putting everything back. This is La Bomba. I use this in my spiritual bath like a capful, but I also put it in my wash water like a. You can put it in your washing machine too when you wash clothes, but I put this in like in my mop water or when I'm cleaning the walls. I did do some wall cleaning the other day, so I'm just getting a little stuff out. This is my Archangel Michael. This is my Archangel Michael. It's got a little thing where I can hang it up somewhere. I'm gonna put that over here. This is my prosperity bowl. I have like a little tray, so I'm just gonna empty it out a little bit. So I just got home. I was in Long Beach. I just got home. I ended up seeing one of my cousin's ex-girlfriends. I barely see her. I only seen her like a few times, like a couple of years ago. And she been around for a minute, I guess. She been around for a minute. So I guess she got herself in a situation with a Jamaican romance scammer. Basically one of those green card kind of things, you know? She got she got romance scam. I ain't want to really say it like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know her like that to be saying all that. But I was just like, yeah. I tried to break it down to her. But some women they want to believe something that a nigga say so bad. And on top of that, women, especially black women, they have really low self-esteem, and they be wanting love, and they be searching for it in all the wrong places. And me, I'm over that. You know what I'm saying? But she a little bit younger than me, so she still desire those kind of things. But she was basically saying what was going on. explaining what was going on and shit like that. After a while, I kind of got tired of hearing it, so I ended up leaving. I was like, all right, Auntie, I gotta go, girl. Because she kept saying over and over, I can't find a baby, so she kept saying it over and over. I guess she thought that I was gonna say something. I was like, girl, I don't know you like that. It's unfortunate, you know, she was breaking down what she was going through and all that stuff. But a lot of the stuff that she said she was going through, she didn't have to put herself through that. But honestly, I could tell that she wished she would have had a baby for my cousin. I guess my cousin didn't want no kids. They've been together for a long time, off and on. But I guess like I could just tell that she wanted the baby to be like she probably regret having a baby by this dude or whatever. But yeah. Truthfully, I don't understand why women still make these mistakes. But she was married to the guy, but the guy was just using her for a fucking green card. That's what he was using her for. She didn't understand what was going on, you know? And on top of that, she was making kind of like ignorant comments towards Jamaican culture. I'm not Jamaican, but I am Belizean American and Honduran American. And it's like I'm in my aunt's house, so I ain't gonna do all that. But I could tell that she's scorned, so she's saying ignorant things because she's scorned. But if your baby daddy was American, he would have left your ass to be a single mom anyway, because that's what be happening out here anyway. But the only difference is you happen to get pregnant by somebody that needed a green card. That shit was crazy. When she was telling the story, I was like, I just don't understand it. But some women they still want to. I'm not a part of any type of romantic rat races. That's not my kind of thing. So I don't get involved in that kind of stuff. I feel like if you don't, I feel like if you don't want to be involved, then you just stay out the way. You know. I like this playlist right here. I got my picture of Marie Laveau right here. I printed it out. I had this for like 3 or 4 years already. I print this out and I put it right here on my workstation. And she is one of my inspirations. I think she was a Virgo too. She's one of my inspirations and stuff. So I definitely have a picture of her. Okay, this is my Archangel Michael thing. Just gonna put this up right here. And put my Archangel Michael stuff right here. I make some of my own spiritual waters. This right here is a picture of Prudence from The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I absolutely love her character. So, shout out to the Enchanted Bruja, who is on Instagram. Her name is the Enchanted Bruja. So check her out. She makes these portraits. I guess she's a digital artist, or she painted it. It's a beautiful portrait of my girl Prudence, honey. I love me some Prudence. Oh, this year I had this for a while too. It broke right here. But this is a incense holder. It's a dragon incense holder. Isn't it pretty? You say I can put the light a little bit brighter. Should be brighter, huh? So, you see? So this is where I burn incense, but I haven't really been using it. So I just set it apart for my picture. I just put it up like this. You feel me? But yeah, this is where I would I'll just put it over here. Let me back this up. I'll just put it right here. Boom. Um, I'm gonna put up the picture. Usually I just put it up against the wall or something. Let me see. I'll just put it up right here. I'll put my Prudence picture up right here, y'all. you go. Boom. Boom, bitch. Alright. This is my 7 African Powers incense, Domination incense. Just gonna put it back here. Trying to get back to working with my demons. I have my belly out card. These are some of the ones I was looking at from the occult tarot card. This is Belial. I bought this back in 2023. This is my workbook. It's a journal for Belial. It's a journal. I gotta get back on that shit, actually. I do it more in a casually way. But yeah, this is Belial's. I started working with Belial since 2023. Belial, Azazel, and Marbus in 2024. Belial in 2023. So yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna get back into it though. Shout out to Saran the Shaman, cause he put me onto the working with Azazel and stuff like that, or whatever. Oh, that's somebody texting me right now. I gotta get some tape to put up this Marie Laveau picture. Okay, we can put that right here. I'm gonna put this on the side of it out. All right, this is my spiritual bath here. Some things I have to throw away, you know. This is the occult tarot right here. Put that right there. Some things I'm just gonna throw away. I'll keep that. That's like a written prayer. I'll keep that. Oh shit. Okay. What else? What else? What else? It's like a little gift bag or something like that. Try to keep everything. Okay, let's put that right here. I have my ruler right here. Okay. I just put this right here. Just trying to put things back where they were. So what up? Oh shit. Okay, this is my Yemaya perfume and my shell. I should probably put this right in front of my cowrie shell so it can have its own little thing, you know. This is my card for Marbus. You see how much I work this card, boy? I work with Marbus too. I gotta give him some credit too. Even though I haven't tapped in a while, in my own little way, I still get synchronicities when I see like lion depictions everywhere. It reminds me of Marbus. That's what he is, a lion. So I used to work with him on Wednesdays. I'm gonna get back into it. I kind of slipped off a little bit, but I definitely want to give him some credit for helping me to heal mentally and emotionally from things. You know, so especially this year. So even though I don't work with some of the demons as closely, in a way I do with just my actions and how I move about life. You understand what I'm saying? It's more in a casual way, not really in the most traditional way, like keeping up and doing this and that all the time. I just work with them in my own way by how I live my life, how I go about things. If that makes sense, you know? Okay, what else here? This is a High John the Conqueror. We're going to put that in my prosperity rice. Some oils I want to put right here. This is one of the San Homedial incense right here. I'm going to put this in my prosperity bowl. Everything is pretty much used. So I can throw some of the stuff away. What is this? Oh, this is aniseed right here. So we will keep some of these. I have aniseed. I have alligator pepper. I put alligator pepper. I still have some alligator pepper left. Okay. Ginger. I have a painting that, where did it go? I bought a painting. I'm gonna get back to it, but I bought a painting. It's a big piece of paper that looks like this right here. I'm supposed to paint it. I never got back to doing it, but I have to paint for it. I'm loving this playlist, y'all. All right. All right. I knew I had to come back and do this shit, y'all. It's supposed to be like a little light. This shit don't work no more. Some more incense. I'm gonna just put this behind this bottle right here. Nudo de Ruja, the best spiritual perfume in the fucking world, bro. In the world. Oh, it's like a little candle holder right here. I don't know why I kept that. Okay. Yeah, but when I saw the girl, she looked real worn out. Like she lost hair. She just looked like her aura looked real heavy. Like she just looked real heavy, real drained. And that's what niggas will do to you, man, if you let them. That's what they do. I saw her struggling stuff with that baby. The baby is cute too. Cute little boy. But I knew she was going through it by herself and stuff. I'm glad I only got one child and that's just it. This is her first kid though. But the way how this world is going, it's like you just never know, child. I don't know why I kept this bottle, but I was hoping I can put some type of spiritual perfume up in here. So sometimes I like to collect. Sometimes I like to collect wine bottles and stuff like that, so that I can reuse the bottle. And then like when I order stuff, I like to keep the packaging if possible. Like if it come in a cool little packaging, like I will keep it. So right here, I'll keep something like that. So, woof, I'm all done. But yeah, I could see it. I could see what people's decisions can lead them into, and I'm just grateful that I don't have to deal with no young baby. Like my daughter's a teenager. I haven't been around babies in a long time, so I actually picked up a baby today and all that. I haven't been around babies in a long time. Like last time I was around like a baby, it's been a while. 2023, I was around like my former relatives. They had a child over there that was really cool. That was really cool. I consider him a nephew. Um, he was like 2 years old, like two and a half, maybe going on three probably. But besides that, I haven't really been around any like babies. Baby, this baby's like a 9 month old child. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been around babies in a while. So, but the girl, she was. You could tell she wanted help, but I was like, and she was like, I can't. I don't have no babysitter. I don't have no baby. She kept saying that. But what I think it is I think she's gonna try to ask my auntie if my auntie would babysit. I don't know if she can handle that. She's older. I mean, she don't have, her husband just passed, so she probably wouldn't mind the company, but I don't know if she'll be able to deal with babies herself either. Um, but yeah, but I could just see like how miserable that she is. That's why I didn't trip off of her. Certain parts of the conversation, I was like, oh, but I ain't tripping off of her because I could see that she's already miserable. She's already downtrodden. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I see some shit like that, like, girl, I ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? Life is already kicking your ass. I'm just glad, like, I'm just glad I didn't get knocked up. The baby's cute as fuck. You feel me? It's a cute little baby. But I saw her struggling and stuff with her baby. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. All right, so I am finished. I'm gonna throw this away. These are one of these little bed pads and stuff. I'm gonna throw them away. Sis. Whew. I just got home too. This is what you bitches need. Them steak assholes that's always in my energy. This is what you bitches need to do. Wash, sour pork with the tongue. That's what you bitches need. Instead of worried about reading on people. Wash that pussy, bitch. That's why the nigga left you. Your mouth fucked up. That's why the man left. Your coochie fuck out. That's why the man left. All right, y'all. So I actually have a whole I finally finished everything. Now where is the incense holder? We're gonna light up some incense up in here. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Well, I just bought a lighter today. Yes, y'all. I know they banning the fuck out this account. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm still that bitch. I don't give a fuck about being shadow banned. Hey, all the realest niggas on YouTube is shadow banned. Check that shit out. All the realest niggas, I'm telling you, all the realest niggas, the realest truth tellers, are the shadow banned channels. The smaller channels and the shadow banned channels. We the realest ones. I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about. I don't give a fuck. Take it how it is. I said what I said. We the real motherfuckers. We the ones that got the real creativity. That's why they press down hard on us, right? For real. That's why they press down hard on us. They press down hard on us. Because we got the goods. We keep the shit going. It's the small shadow band channels that get these larger channels some motherfucking content. We the content Keebler elves and shit, working in the content factory, nigga. Content, little spiritual sweatshop and shit, bitch. I like YouTube Live. You know why? Because YouTube is for grown folks. So yeah. Putting on, taking my bra off and putting on some comfortable clothes. Whew. But hold on, y'all. I love affirmation music. I know you guys like this song. Hmm. Where my weed at? Oh, there you go, right here. I got a little bit of weed left. I'm gonna go get some tomorrow. This lasted me a minute. I ain't gonna lie. This bag. This is one of the bags I got for 420. I think. Is this my 420 bag? No, it's not. No, no, no. I got this earlier this month. I think. You see how long it lasts though? I got this weed I believe I got this weed at the end of last month, and I'm still not even done with it yet. That's crazy, right? All I smoke is exotic shake. I don't smoke nothing else but exotic shake. You feel me? But yeah, girl. I've been getting like little stuff, like even one of my distant cousins, I didn't even see my message, 'cause I don't be checking my messages on Facebook like that. I hardly be on Facebook like I used to. And one of my relatives, she used to act funny towards me online. I think it has something to do with a nigga, because I always do. I ain't want that nigga. Anyways, I remember at one point, it's real sad, but she hit me up and she was like, something happened with her daughter. I ain't gonna say it, but something happened with her daughter. You know, the streets and stuff. I'm gonna say the streets got her daughter. Unfortunately, the demons of the streets got her daughter. And I sent her a message back like, if the message is a whole year old, it's from like September last year. And I just said, oh my God, I'm sorry to hear for, I'm sorry to hear that and shit like that. And that. Let me tell you what happened though. Like, okay, cause okay, let me tell you what happened. Okay, so she me and her was cool. We actually met each other in a call center. We ended up finding out we was distant cousins and shit. So she was cool for a minute, whatever, and she'd invite me to her functions. I remember meeting her daughter. I remember meeting her daughter. Her daughter's named Kayla. I remember meeting her and stuff like that, whatever. Hold on a second. So we met each other in the call center. We found out we was distant cousins and shit like that, whatever. Basically, her grandma and my grandma are like first cousins. I believe they first cousins. First cousin or second cousin. Nothing they first cousins. No. No. Her grandmother and my grandmother is sisters. So it's closer than that. So we basically third cousins, I believe. Yeah. Her grandma and my grandma are sisters. I believe half sisters, but they're sisters. They're sisters, and then their kids are my aunts and uncles. That would be their first cousins, and then us we would be the well actually she would be my second cousin because our grandmas are sisters, right? So she would be my second cousin or something. Yeah, she'd be my second cousin. Um, so anyway, yeah. So anyway, we met each other at the call center. We ended up being cool on Facebook, whatever like that. I would meet her and stuff, and we was cool for a minute. We was cool. She's Sagittarius. I get along with Sagittarius real good in my personal life. If they cool, they cool. You know what I'm saying? They got their ways, but they cool, they cool. You know what I'm saying? I have a Sagittarius rising, so you know, they tend to gravitate towards. But I attract a lot of fire signs, mainly Leos, but I attract a lot of Leos, Virgos. But I attract a lot of fire signs. Fire sign people. We connect a lot because I have a lot of fire in my chart. I have a Leo stellium. Um, I'm an August Virgo. I have a Leo stellium, and I have a Sagittarius rising. So I do attract them quite a bit. So we always ended up hanging out, whatever. So me and her, we hung out. We was cool. She was going through some spiritual warfare, and I took her to the. She was going through spiritual warfare because of her mother-in-law. Her mother-in-law was doing magic and shit. So I took her to the. So I took her to the Botanica because she was watching my posts and stuff like. She was like, okay, she might know a little something something. So me and her start going to the Botanica together, and I try to show her certain things to get or whatever. She decided to take a different route, a religious route. So I said, okay. Da da da, or whatever. And we was cool. Like we would go to certain little events and gatherings together. I went to 48 with her. Um, you know, I'll just go with her on her missions and stuff like that. Because at one point she was staying where I was staying at, not where I was living at. Well, she was staying in the same neighborhood, the same community that I was staying in with somebody else. So she was going through some stuff. She was going through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think she dealt with mental illness before. She was going through some stuff or whatever. Let me just paint the picture for y'all. So anyway, eventually something happened. I don't know. I never knew what happened, but I think she might have gotten upset with me probably over some nigga or something. Some guy. I remember when we came back. Okay, one of our mutual cousins had gotten murdered. He lived in the same housing community as I am. Rest in peace to Chad. Um, so he got murdered by his own brother or whatever. And that's when we started to hang tight because she was cool with him too and all that stuff. That was really sad or whatever. So anyhow, during like all the because in our culture there's a lot of different ceremonies. There's the wake and all that shit like that. The wake 9 night wake and all that shit. All that stuff happened, right? When it comes to black people and funerals and stuff, it's a whole ritual when black people be doing funerals. It's literally a whole ritual, right? So so one of the guys that was there, he's like a guy that's like a fixture in the scene. Short guy, well, I ain't gonna say what his name is. But anyway, he be doing the drums, he be doing the DJ thing and all that stuff or whatever. He do all that. So he was dropping me off first. I think she had to be before she moved over there. She was no, she probably moved out of there by then. He dropped me off, and he was actually gonna drop the other girl. I mean, he was gonna drop her off because I guess the so probably catch herself wanting to talk to me or whatever. And I remember her saying, "No, no, no, you could drop her off first." So it was something like that, and I kind of caught it. And I was like, "Oh," I said, "She must like him or something like that." So I said, "Oh, it's okay." I didn't even, I caught it, I said, it's okay, it's okay. I said, you can drop me off. It's fine. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Go ahead and drop me off. Go ahead and drop me off first. But I could tell he was trying to fight to drop her off first because he wanted to talk to me or whatever. So, so I was like, no, 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 it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Yeah, drop her off first. I'm cool. Like, my house is right here. Thank you all. Bye. Whatever. So, anyways, I never knew what happened between me and her. I never knew what happened. Um, she just started acting funny on Facebook. She started adding everybody. This is what people be doing to me, right? This is what people used to do to me on Facebook. People used to be so fake on Facebook. And you know what's so funny? I had just checked one of my stories, and like 15 people were watching my stories from Facebook. People I don't even talk to, I don't even fuck with. Some people since I moved, I haven't seen or talked to them. They was all up in my stories, girl. Even people I went to school with. I was like, damn, bitch. When I was on Facebook and I was active, didn't nobody give a fuck. But when I'm quiet and I barely post and I post something, they be on it, bitch. They be on it. When I post my motherfucking stories, they be fucking on it. Like I'm it and this is them. On it. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, so anyway, yeah. So like this is what people do on Facebook. They'll start adding all the people that you interact with. They're gonna add everybody that you interact with, and they're gonna start interacting with them just so they can be like, yeah, I'm talking to everybody else around you, bitch. I'm talking to all the mutuals but you, bitch. I'm talking to everybody in our cultural community but you, bitch. I'm talking to all our other cousins, distant, immediate, but you, bitch. That's what she was doing, right? That's what she was doing, right? And I was just like, I never paid no mind to. I'm gonna tell y'all a joke. I'm gonna tell y'all a joke. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I was texting my cousin, cause I'm going out tomorrow. There's all these free cool parties in Long Beach, so I'm gonna go to a rooftop party. Cause I was saying I want to go to an event where they play deep house music, soulful house music, and I found an event that's gonna be playing that and Afro house too. It's gonna be like a rooftop type party, so I'm gonna be going there tomorrow. When you are receiving or being taught information like that, right? All of this is information. Everything's made up. Hold on, y'all. Right? Let's just go to the quantum. Let me lower it down some. Shout out to the real Kaya. I like her channel. She's a cutie pie. She's a cutie for show. So yeah, so I'm gonna be going to that little shindig tomorrow. It's like a little day party, evening party and stuff. I think it's like from 1 to 5:30. No, no, it's from 4 to 9 o'clock, I believe. From 4 to 9. So I'll be going over there tomorrow. Just gonna enjoy myself. It's a free party, so I ain't gonna turn down no free party. And I haven't been to a rooftop party just yet. I don't think I've been to a rooftop party, have I? I don't think so. This will be my first time. And cool. It's gonna be a nice little vibes, nice view, nice vibes. I just come for the views and the vibes. The views, the vibes, the music, the drinks, the people. All the beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people. So I'm just gonna go there and just relax and have a good time. And yeah. So anyway, back to my story. Back to my story. Back to my story. So anyway, yeah. So after that, so okay, so she started to add people. She started to add people on my Facebook, like my mutual cousins, people that were in our cultural community. You know what I'm saying? The Belize and Jamaica community, whatever. So um, so she started adding all these people and stuff like that. Like we had about 60, 70 mutuals. So she was. I noticed that she was commenting on everybody else's stuff. This is when people used to be so fake towards me on Facebook. That's why I think it's so funny when I post on Facebook, everybody's just all over it and shit like that, like flies to shit. You feel me? But people used to be real weird towards me on Facebook, real weird. And I was going through spiritual warfare on Facebook. I think people was throwing magic at me on Facebook. I used to get dragged spiritually on Facebook, bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Before I got wise and I started defending myself spiritually and shit, who I am now, I used to get dragged on that motherfucker. But you know, times have changed, bitch. You know. So anyway, She started adding everybody, and she started talking to everybody around me. Like, some people, they just want to do that. They just want to. It's one of their ways of how a person like narcissist, they try to exclude you. And my phone my phone whatchamacallit, my phone died. Okay, so my bad about that shit. All right, you guys. So anyway, back to my motherfucking story. So anyway, she started adding people like around me. You know how people are like when they don't fuck with you, or they want you to know that they don't fuck with you, so they start fucking with everybody around you type shit. So that's what she was doing. She was adding everybody. So I let the shit go on for a minute, cause I know when people be acting funny towards me and shit, right? They're usually mad about me. They're usually like vexing me about something. So usually when somebody's vexed with me about something and they don't say nothing to my face and they just act like a little ass girl, I don't fucking say shit. I just kindly remove myself. Cause I'm like, oh, okay, you on that type shit. You can't figure out whether you like me or not, or you mad at me over some nigga. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's another black woman. They always mad at you over some imaginary ass nigga that you don't fucking want or give a fuck about. But anyway, to this day, I never knew. To this day. So, so then, okay, wait, hold on, let me move this out the way. So then, so she started adding everybody that was on my shit or whatever, right? Let me put some music on. And I noticed that she was adding people like in my family and stuff like that, because they're her cousins too. So she was adding them and she was talking to them. There was another girl that she was like talking to, that she's in our cultural community. I used to watch her live streams, but after a while I didn't like her energy. She had like a really nasty energy. And she was one of those self-righteous bitches that be fucking on Hebrew Israelite niggas. Them bitches, them mammy ass Hebrew Israelite type mammy ass bitches, they something else. They fuck a couple of, they have a couple of Hebrew Israelites. They fucking suck on them and then they start talking like them type shit. Them type bitches. So anyway, she started like being up her ass and shit, right? And I saw the little weird shit, when I used to comment on her stuff, and I feel like she was like, some people could be very intimidated by your energy, even just on social media, like, you know what I'm saying, like on social media, like me, if you're an intuitive person, right? If you have ESP or SSP, which is super sensory perception, you're a highly sensitive person, HSP, extrasensory perception, that type of thing. If you are like a highly intuitive person, you're able to pick up on people's energy, even online. You could phony towards you, somebody else, because they have a sense. They pick up on your energy. Like some people could look at your profile picture and look at your name, and they automatically zero in on you. Have you ever had that before? Like, especially if you're on this app, have you ever went into a chat room and you decided to say something, and the whole energy of the chat room, like the whole energy of the chat room shifts? It's just like the equivalent of walking into a room and shifting the entire energy in the room. It's the same thing that happens when you're in a chat box or something like that. If you're on a live stream, somebody's live streaming in a chat box, or if you're in somebody's comment section, and they'll do it in little subtle ways. They show you that they don't like you, or there's something about you that they're very intimidated by. There's something about you that they're threatened by. So they're always looking to misinterpret you, and they're always looking to disregard you in some kind of way, right? So, so I picked up on that. I pick up on that a lot. So that's what when people do to me, I just back up. I be like, oh, you intimidated by me. You feel like eventually I'm gonna know that your ass is full of shit, right, bitch? That's really what it is. When bitches be acting like that towards me, it's because they know that I'm good at detecting things, and they know that I'm gonna end up even though I'm not showing them any type of hate or nothing, and I'm showing them genuine support, they get intimidated by me automatically because they already know that eventually I'm gonna find out who they is, because they're most likely hiding behind something, and they get intimidated because they already know, oh, this bitch might find me out. Yeah, I am. But if you were, yeah, I am, bitch. But if you are respectful and you're kind to me, I may peep certain shit about you, but I'm not gonna say anything. You understand? I'm not gonna say anything. But if you disrespect me, then I'm gonna bring up everything that I've observed from you from the very first fucking time I laid eyes on your ass. From the very fucking first time, I'm gonna tell you everything from the first day I met you all the way up to this very second that I'm looking at you right now. But if you're kind and respectful to me, I won't even pay no mind to it. Like, oh, okay. You know? But like I said, some people can be very intimidated. Some people could be very intimidated by your energy. And you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to say much. They just already get a hint that you're going to be able to see through their bullshit, and they're only going to be nice to the people. They're only going to be nice to the people where they can't see their bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, what I'm trying to say is, when people know that you can detect them being on some bullshit, or they know that you can do that, that's when they'll try to act funny towards you. You'll see that, excuse me, in person. You'll see that with content creators. You'll see that on social media. They can tell that you can see through people. Some people just know that they full of shit, and they can tell that you won't buy into their shit like everybody else. That's why you'll notice that there'll be more nicer to people who are gullible, who are followers, who kiss their ass, who stroke their fucking ego, and they get the sense that you're not like that. Even though you are respectful to them and you give credit where it's due, you give comments where it's due. Even though you do that, they still gonna act stush towards you because they already know that you will see them for who they are. They get a sense that you can see through their bullshit, or that you have the probability of seeing through their bullshit later on down the line. That's why they treat you like that. Now, if you're a gullible, dopey ass bitch that just follow them blindly and don't have no real discernment, that's the motherfuckers that they like. That's the one where they make money off of. You feel me? That's the one where they make money off of. So when it comes to a bitch like me, they're not gonna do that. So just notice that about you. Will notice that about yourself, especially if you were eighth houser like me. You're gonna notice that about yourself. You're gonna notice that people will automatically not like you as soon as you step into the room because they feel your presence. You got a strong ass fucking presence. So what makes you think that that doesn't translate to online? It does. It translates to online when you are in someone's live stream or in someone's comment section, in the chat box or something. As soon as you get into the chat box and you make one comment, it just changes the tone. You ever make a comment in a chat box and it just go dead for a minute and they sitting there figuring out. It's just like the equivalent of walking in the room and captivating the whole entire room with your energy. Everybody staring at you like, why everybody staring at me? It's like that type of thing. It's that type of energy. So if you're an eighth houser, I don't even have to, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're an eighth houser, you'll get what I'm saying. But as an eighth houser, yeah, you will comment in a chat box or whatever like that, the comment section, and a content creator, they'll already get a sense of you. And they probably, most of the time when this shit happens, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, most of the time when this shit happens is because they've been watching you before you've been watching them. And then they come up on your timeline, da da da. You happen to watch it. They saying stuff to appeal to you because they already done watch your channel. They know what's going to appeal to you. So they'll say little stuff and put little things in a little title to get you to come hither and come to their platform. And then when you get to their platform and you comment, they already know that they have successfully reeled you in, and now they get to start their shit, or now they get to act, or when you come, they get to acting funny and shit. It's like, okay, you've been on my channel before. You watching me. You repeating some of the stuff that I'm saying. Okay, you're repeating some of the stuff that I'm saying, and you're using certain titles that you know is going to appeal to me. And then when I come to your page, you acting slush, you acting stink. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So back to my story. I just wanted to just paint the picture for y'all. Back to my story. So, anyways, the female cousin, the because she did that for a long time. I let her get away with this, doing this for a whole year. Cause I was like, this bitch really want me to give a fuck about her talking to everybody around me. If you try to get me to be jealous, it's a fruitless endeavor. You try to get me to give a fuck about you not liking me, it's a fruitless endeavor, boo. Like, you're making yourself look stupid. Anybody that go out their way trying to make me jealous is already a jealous person by default, and they're trying to figure out what makes me quote unquote jealous. Okay. Um, that's what I've gathered in my experience. That's what I gathered. That's what they try to do. So um, when she did that, I let it go on for a whole year. I was like, why is she doing this? Like, I didn't say nothing to her. I didn't do nothing to her. Like, why is she doing this type shit or whatever? But I was just like, oh, okay, well, that's her business. I just wondered about her. I was like, oh, that's her business. I didn't say nothing. So one day, I'll tell you a joke. One day, I decided to. This was after my grandma passed. Okay, my grandma passed like in 2018, Christmas of 2018, right? After that, I was starting to wean off a lot of shit. Like, 2019 was rough for me. You feel me? It was rough for me. I tried to make the most of it, the best of it, or whatever. Mind you, this is the year before the pandemic. You feel me? And I tried to make the best of it. I went to Belize in 2019 to bury my grandmother, and that was the first time I've been in Belize since '93. So it was well over 20 years, about 24 years since then. And when I left Belize, I was 8. Okay, so it's been like over 20 years. And I always knew that when I came back, I was going to come back as a grown woman to bury my grandmother. I kind of always knew it was going to be that way. So, that was cool or whatever. I had went through, just before that, I had went through my first dark night of the soul in my twin flame journey. I had went through the started my twin flame journey in August 26th of 2018. And then my grandma passed in Christmas, so you could kind of see I already had was in a separation from this person, so you could already see the type of shit I was going through. Dark night of the soul, it boom, 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 like it hit me. You feel me? So yeah, I had all that going on. So you could kind of see where I was at, my frame of mind. So I was in this frame of mind, fuck everybody type shit. The only woman that ever loved me is gone. So I'm looking at everybody sideways. My uncle passed 4 years before that. Me and him was close. So I'm looking at everybody like they stink type shit. I was just like, for real, I was looking at everybody like they stink. And I was just like, fuck everybody type shit. You acting funny towards me, boom, you can go, bitch. You can go. The door is that way, like figuratively. Both you can leave, or I'll leave, whatever. Like I was on that type shit, on that type shit. So I was cut nipping and I got tired of the Facebook fakeness and shit like that, bitch. I got tired of that shit. So why the fuck I deleted her? I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit, right? I was like, fuck that shit. I go delete her. Fuck her, right? So I deleted her. And guess what? The same day, look, mind you, she never commented. I'm just telling you, for a whole year, I let it go on for a whole year. Because I want to be sure. When a bitch is acting funny towards me and shit like that, I want to be sure. So I will let shit fester. I will let shit rot. So by the time that I fucking say shit, I'm telling you, by the time, this is like clockwork for me. Like, by the time I say shit, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Because I done let you do what you do. I done sat back and watch you do what you do. And I'm analyzing. I'm like, okay. I'm sitting back watching you do what you do. Not saying a motherfucking word. Not saying shit. I'm letting you do what you do. So by the time I get ready to say something and I get ready to do something about it, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I didn't let enough time go by for you. I gave you a chance for you to correct yourself. I gave you a chance for you to come clean, to say something to my face, which you did not do. Da da da. So I'll make the decision for you. You're gonna sit here and be all fake towards me. You're gonna add everybody and not say nothing to me and do all that weird ass shit. You gonna be up a bitch ass who was being weird. And that's another motherfucking story. I feel like they was both talking about me too. Cause like I said, the girl, I think they was watching me on social media and seeing the stuff that I post. And I wasn't religious like they were. I was a straight up witch bitch like I am today. And they didn't like that. They was still stuck on that indoctrinated bullshit. Okay? And I'm not on that. Haven't been on that in a while. Um, so I felt like there was some little shit like they was teaming up type shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying? 8,000 type shit. Like, I'm used to that. So anyway, I was like, I'm just gonna delete her. Like, I'm not finna be funny. I started deleting a bunch of people off my Facebook, girl. I started deleting a bunch of people off my face. Like, bye, 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 delete, 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 block, 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 block. I started deleting and blocking people, right? Why the fuck? As soon as I deleted her from my stuff, I didn't block her, but as soon as I deleted her, why the fuck did she like one of my posts on Instagram? Yes, yes. Now tell me that ain't no weird ass shit. It's crazy how people be a monitoring spirit and they'll have all this negative energy towards you that you don't even fucking know. They was acting funny towards you, adding all your mutuals and talking to everybody around you. But as soon as you delete them, all of a sudden they like your post on Instagram. And you know what that was for, right? Because she wanted to show me, bitch, I still got you on socials, bitch. And guess what? I didn't even remember adding her on Instagram. That must have been a while ago. I didn't remember her. 'Cause I met her in 2013. This happened in like 2019, a few years later. Yeah, we met in 2013. So yeah, so this happened. So we were hanging out with each other here and there and stuff like that over the years, or whatever, right? And then when our cousin passed in 2016, we was hanging out too. So I was just like, so then okay, so around 2019, she started acting funny like around 2018 or 17. She started acting funny around there. So I never said nothing. I was like, oh, well. Mm-hmm. So then, so then, she liked my shit on Instagram, and I looked and it was like so and so liked your picture. I was like, I just deleted you. How were you able to see that I deleted you? So that means you was on my page like that, like that. How did you see? How did you see that I deleted you the same fucking day that I deleted you? How were you able to see that? You see what I'm saying? Like, how were you able to see that? Um, so when she did that, I deleted her. I deleted her and I blocked her, cause I'm like, bitch, please, like, you were acting weird towards me. You never told me what the problem was, or anything like that. None of that shit. You never told me what the issue was. So I just didn't say nothing. I was just like, I'm gonna let this bitch be fake for another year. I was like, I was like, I'll let her act funny for another year, just to be sure, because I know she owns some shit. She must have think that I was gonna go and ask her and investigate. I didn't do a motherfucking thing. I didn't do no such thing. All right. So, um, I said, oh, yeah, fuck bitches. I'm deleting bitches, type shit or whatever. Especially a lot of people didn't give me certain people that were always on my posts, always reposting my shit, always trying to siphon and harvest off my energy. Looking back, you know what I'm saying? They didn't give me no condolences, none of that shit. They was fake as fuck. They didn't give me no condolences, none of that shit or whatever. But they was always in my inbox, always up under my posts, all that shit or whatever. So when my grandma died, I was like, damn, so you couldn't even say my condolences, none of that shit. But I was there for you. You know what I'm saying? I was there for you when I think one of her nephew's child passed away. It was a baby. It's the tiniest casket I ever seen in my life. So sad. Tiniest little casket. It was really sad to see. I went to the funeral and I was there for her. So it was just kind of like, damn, like you couldn't say my condolences or whatever case is. So I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling some type of way. So I started deleting a bunch of motherfuckers. Like, fuck you bitches. Fuck you fake ass bitches, okay? That was the best thing that I did. So then, when she did that, I was just like, see, this proves to me that she was on my page all the time, but chose not to communicate with me, but communicate everywhere around me. She probably was evil eyeing me the whole motherfucking time. She probably was. And I remember going to this one Botanica, Felix Botanica. If you guys don't know him, he's a Haitian guy. He married to a Mexican lady. And they have this big business, Botanica business, here in Linwood. He got businesses in Haiti, Linwood, probably Mexico too. Who knows? Because wife is Mexican or whatever. So he's like a voodoo practitioner of the stars. If you go to his Botanica, Felix Botanica in Linwood, if you go there, you'll see a whole bunch of pictures of him with celebrities. He actually cool with a lot of West Coast rappers. I see a picture of him in Exhibit, a picture of him and Dr. Dre, a picture of him and Snoop Dogg, a couple of them. Cause they probably use him as that's probably their resident practitioner. Okay, just letting you know some shit. Um, so I was looking, I was like, damn, he know athletes, he know all kind of people. So he got with this Mexican lady, and they got their own little business and shit like that. I followed him on social. Whenever I used to come, he used to always give me a look like, and I used to be like, I don't know, he probably see something in me. One time I got a reading from him, I paid $50. I wasn't the most satisfied with the reading because I don't know, he had a different type of reading style that I wasn't used to. He was kind of short with me. I think he probably limited in English. He might be limited in English or something. Maybe he speak a little Spanish. He speak Haitian Creole, but he probably speak a little Spanish because his wife Mexican. But I think he was kind of limited in his speech a little bit. I guess he wasn't detailed enough for me. But he did tell me at the time. I didn't see it. I think he was talking about her. Yeah, he did tell me at the time. He said, you got somebody that don't like you. Somebody got an issue with you. It's a woman. She got 2 kids. And I said, who is it? I don't know. She said, you know who it is. You know who it is. I said, who? He said, you know. He said, but you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Because he kept looking at me. Cause I think he kind of see me and he see me like, I don't know, but he kind of see me. So when he told me, he was like, you're going to be all right. Basically saying like, you know how to handle yourself spiritually. You know what to do, girl. I already see it on you. You know what to do. You got some shit with your life. You know what to do, girl. Right? Because at the time, I was working with Santa Martha. This was like my first few years of working with Santa Martha. I was working with her in 2014. Mm-hmm. That was my first time working with Santa Martha La Dominadora. That was 2014. 2014. Mm-hmm. That was what, spring? Yeah, spring of 2014. Yeah. Um, so yeah. No, it's the summer in 2014. Summer 2014. I think I got acquainted with her after her feast day. It was after her feast day. So it had to have been July of 2014. Yeah. Um, so he probably must have saw it on me already. He said, you're going to be all right. But he said, somebody, they don't like you very much. They don't like you, this and that. And looking back, I think he was talking about her because she does have 2 kids. So when she did that, I deleted her. Like, don't try to add me. Don't try to like my post because you're basically doing that in a weird way. Like, yeah, I know that you deleted me today, bitch. But I like your post just to let you know I got you on Instagram, bitch. So when she did that, I deleted her and I let it go. Never found out what the issue was. Just let it go. Deleted her or whatever. Boom. You ain't said nothing to me. There's people that used to be so fake to me on Facebook. They wouldn't say anything to me. They be rude to me. I comment on their on their Facebook status and they'll ignore me. They'll answer and like everybody else's comment except for mine. And I used to go back and delete my comment. Mm-hmm. Bitch, I used to be paid like that. I used to be paid like that. If you was acting funny towards me in a Facebook status, I would just delete my motherfucking comment. If you answer everybody else's comment, like everybody else's comment, and you just left my comment dormant, especially if I may have commented first or second, but you like everybody else before and after me, I will delete my motherfucking comment like it never happened. I used to do that all the time. And so she tried to add me again a few years later. I'm gonna tell you how this shit go when it come to energy. So, because this is what happens when people act weird towards me, I excuse myself, and then when I pull back my energy, 2, 3 years later, they be like, "Damn, she still ain't budged. She still doesn't care. She still. Let me go reach out to her first." I swear to God, people be doing that to me all the time. And I know y'all eighth houses. I know y'all feel me on that. So anyway, when did she give me a ad? Okay. That shit happened in 2019 when she was acting phony and shit. That happened in 2019. So I dropped her. My mom used to always ask about her because her and her got the same first name. She's always asking. And like I said, for a minute we was cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. For a minute we was cool. I'm not gonna lie. We was cool. But something happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. But anyhow, she tried to add me again on Facebook. She tried to add me again on Facebook. This was okay, 2019 when all that happened. She tried to add me again on Facebook, like I believe in 2023, and I didn't answer it. I didn't. I just let it sit there. And I went to her page, and she became like this religious nut type of person. Like she became like a super religious nut type of person. I think that's what really. That's probably what it separated. I think she was cool with that one girl from our cultural community that catch herself not liking me either. And she was really like a Hebrew Israelite, like I said, like super preachy and stuff. So she started fucking with her. So I guess she didn't want to fuck with me because I had a different spiritual path, and she'd rather be cool with the other girl type shit, right? So I thought to myself, why do you want to add me on Facebook after you was acting funny towards me all these years? Why would you add me on Facebook after what happened and stuff like that? And then I go to your page and you're religious now. I'm not a religious person, and I don't want to see that shit down my fucking timeline. Because some people, they just want to add you on Facebook or on social media so that you could see their shit, so that they could say stuff that they always wanted to say to you in subliminals. Some people will do that. They're like, oh, what's your social media? And they'll sit back and watch all your stuff and find things that they don't like and start making subliminals. You like just start making unsolicited subliminals and shit like that. You know, like that kind of stuff. So when she did that, when I went to her page and I saw that she had a bunch of religious stuff, I said, "Oh, she got a religious psychosis, and she got religious psychosis," and she posted. But I said, "I don't want to see that down my timeline. I have no interest in being her friend on social. Sorry, girl. You was acting funny towards me for a whole year and a half on Facebook. I ain't do nothing to your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? I removed you off of my shit, and now here you come crawling back. Like, and then on top of that, you basically want me to add you so that you can start posting a bunch of religious shit on my stuff. But I refused it because I'm like, no, you're not finna spread that to me. No. Um. So so I refused it. Then she tried again at another time, and I think she tried in 2023, and I think she tried in 2024. And I'm like, why you keep adding? Why you trying to add me, girl? Like, I just don't get it. Like, why you trying to add me? If you don't like me because I'm on the left hand path and I'm a bruja, I'm a spiritualist, I'm into this, you're into that, you're into super religious, you don't want me on your shit. Why would you? You're not gonna convert me. You're not gonna convert me. You're not gonna take me back to church. You're not gonna do any of those things, right? So why you wanna fucking add me for? So anyway, why the hell? Fast forward today. Fast forward today. Like I said, I barely be on Facebook. I post, Facebook and TikTok. I mean, sorry, Facebook and Instagram are together, right? So it's Meta, right? So sometimes my post on Instagram will make its way to Facebook, and you got to change the settings to change it. So it may appear that I'm on Facebook, but I'm not on Facebook. So if anybody's been talking shit about me for the last 3, 4 years, consider yourself lucky, bitch, because I ain't seen it. You feel me? Like I left Facebook in 2020, like summer 2020, like basically in the middle of the pandemic. I left social media because social media got so nasty during the pandemic because everybody was at home and everybody started talking mad shit. Essential workers started feeling like they better than everybody else and talking shit about other people, the rest of us who weren't working at the time, because we couldn't go out because we couldn't work because of the quarantine. And the essential workers, they were able to work, and then all of a sudden they thought that they was better than everybody. They was making fun of everybody. Not, just weird, stupid ass shit, like just dumb ass shit that was going on at the time, and people were just looking for a way to feel better about people. And the pandemic was when all the grifters, all the charlatans started coming out and making money, rolling in dough. If y'all remember how the tarot community was back in 2020, how everybody had thought they was hot shit, look at them now. They can't even get the same fucking engagement and shit that they used to have. The ones that thought they was hot shit back then, it was like a charlatan's paradise during the pandemic. So that was just the energy what was going on at the time. So I left Facebook because I was tired of all the fake shit. I was tired of all the spiritual attacks and the evil eye that I was getting from Facebook and stuff like that. I just started to pull away. I started deleting people that was being phony towards me. I noticed when I started doing that shit, the energy started to clear out a little bit. I didn't realize I was having so many people meditating negatively on me and evil eyeing me on Facebook. I'm telling you, it really goes down, especially if you're in part of the magic groups and shit like that, right? So I was just like, peace out type shit. I'm out of here. I don't want to have anything to do with it. So 2020, so I've been off of Facebook like that. So it may appear that I'm on Facebook these days, but not really. I posted a little bit of stuff lately. But what I mean when I'm saying I'm not on Facebook is that I'm not on anybody's timeline. I'm not on anybody's page. Yeah, I'm not on anybody's page. I'm not on anybody's timeline. Well, no. I just post straight from my profile. I just when I get on Facebook, I go to my profile. I go to just my strictly my profile. And hold on. Do I have enough energy on my phone? Yeah. I just go to strictly my profile. And I just post my stuff. Now, my stories, I have stories that I post on Instagram. I post my stories on Instagram, and it'll make its way to Facebook. So that's how it looks like, you know. So in my Facebook stories, I may come up with stories on my Facebook, but I'm not actively on there. Does that make sense? So yeah. Um, so she tried to add me again. She tried to add me again in March. What? I mean, not March. She tried to add me again. I think in 2024, and I just left it dormant, and then I eventually just clicked delete. Like basically, like nah. Um, so just yesterday, just yesterday, y'all, I decided to look at my Facebook messages because I don't really look at my Facebook messages. Again, I don't really be fucking with nobody on Facebook like that no more. I don't be fucking with nobody, you know. I'll post here and there. I have a Urban Alchemistic I have an Urban Alchemistic official Facebook page, so I do post on there. Basically, all I just post all my YouTube videos over there and stuff like that. My TikTok videos I post over there, like all my psychoanalysis content videos for like baddies and stuff like that. Like I'll post it over there. Um, so I wasn't. So I don't know what it looks like from the outside looking in, but I'm not as active on Facebook like I used to be. I used to post regularly and all that stuff or whatever. And then I started to wean myself off in 2020, and I was only around for the groups. I used to like the Facebook groups. I used to like Facebook events. They used to be a separate app called Facebook Events where they would just post just the events because that's what I was keeping Facebook for the groups and the event page, so that I can figure out what's going on in my local city and go to certain events and stuff like that or whatever, certain festivals and all that shit. I found out and got free tickets through Facebook. Um, they took that app out the way, Facebook Events app. They took that out the way. I don't know why, but I guess maybe a lot of people were using it. So anyway, um, yesterday I decided to look in my inbox, and guess what happened? So I look at my inbox, and it was her. And she sends me a message. She's like, "We're still family, so I'm just want to let you know that." She talked about her daughter, that she lost her to the streets, and she can't find her daughter and stuff like that or whatever, and how that she's on drugs and stuff like that, just basically in the streets, getting oh gosh, I hate to hear that shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I hate to hear that shit because I remember her daughter. I remember, what I'm saying. I remember her daughter. She's very precocious. She definitely did have a smart mouth. I ain't gonna lie. She used to talk back to her mom and stuff like that. I used to be like, but I don't get in between all of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get in between all that. But I remember she had like a 12-year-old, 13-year-old son, and then she had her daughter. That was her main girl. So her, her daughter, and me and my daughter, we used to go places, get on the bus and stuff. This is before we started driving. We used to get on the bus and go here, go there, da, da, stuff like that or whatever. So I'm really sad to hear about her. And the crazy part about it is I wouldn't even recognize the young girl if I was to see her on the streets and stuff. I wouldn't even fucking recognize her at all. But anyways, when she left, when I look at my inbox, I saw that she sent me the message. I did answer back, and I did say like, I'm sorry to hear that. I remember her. I used to like her and stuff like that, and I'm sorry to hear that or whatever. And that's all I said. You know what I'm saying? I said I'm sorry to hear that. So I pray for her safe return. God is speed, her safe return home and shit like that. I know this message is a year old because this message she sent me this message in September of 2025. So it's September of last year she sent me this message, and I never got it. 'Cause I didn't even look. I didn't even look in my inbox. I didn't even look in my inbox at all. You know. Like I said, that just shows how disconnected I am. I used to be so connected into Facebook years ago, but I'm disconnected from Facebook, so I don't see the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? If anybody was talking shit on Facebook, consider yourself lucky, bitch. I never saw it. I'm not around to see it. I don't give a fuck about seeing it. Type shit. So yeah. It just kind of floored me. I just found out about it yesterday, and it is so sad. I immediately thought about this bust that happened with this particular gang that got caught up for trafficking and stuff like that, for trafficking um, girls and stuff like that. And it was ran by a lesbian, a stud. See, ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? Same mentality. Can't beat them, join them type studs, type doms, type shit. But yeah, she was just like, I just when I read the comment, I was just like, wow. And then when I looked at the previous comment, she sent me a bunch of stuff. She sent me a bunch of religious shit, y'all, in my inbox. I wish I had my other phone so I could show you guys. She sent me a bunch of religious stuff, inboxing me. I never added her, but she was sending me religious stuff. I guess probably all through 2025. Um, and that was the last message. When I scrolled up, I thought that was the only message she sent me, but she sent me more messages. I just never seen it. She sent me more messages before that one, before she gave me that update, that tragic update she gave me. But she sent me a couple of other messages like Bible quotes and shit. Bitch, I don't want to, girl. No Tina Shade. I don't want that. See, that's why I didn't add her. Cause I don't want that. You're not finna religify me. If you gonna be a religious nutcase, go do that shit somewhere else. I don't want to have anything to do with that shit, girl. Like, stop trying to do that shit. That's very invasive to my energy, and I'm sensitive to that. It ain't like how I used to be on Facebook when people used to siphon off my energy and harvest off of my energy, my ideas, constantly reposting what I'm saying, sending me nasty subliminals, having their mutuals talking shit to me, making subliminals. Like, I've been through some stuff on fucking Facebook. Argue with family, they put my business out there, Facebook, all that shit, girl. A lot of stuff happened on Facebook with former relatives, with former classmates, shit like that. So schoolmates, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through some stuff on air. So yeah, I pulled my energy back, and I'm glad that I did that because I see that I do the right thing. Because when I do post periodically on Facebook, everybody on it because they know I'm not on it. Like, it's just I'm disconnected. I'm on a different timeline. When I was on Facebook, that was a totally different timeline. Um, but I hate to hear about what happened to her, to little Kayla. I hate to hear what happened to her. I just hope that this message is a whole year old, so I'm hoping that she got her home, that she found her, or whatever. I'm so like, wow, I can't believe it. But I don't appreciate those other messages that she sent. I don't appreciate it. And sometimes I feel like people be doing stuff to me, and then when stuff happens to them, it's so ironic. Let me know as an eighth house if you guys gone through this. Have you ever had people that you had an inkling were spiritually attacking you, or or meditating negatively on your life, evil eye? You ever had people like that were doing it low key to you, like behind your back, right? And then when shit start happening to them, they'll come and they'll tell you about it. You ever had people do that to you? And when you hear it, you're like, you kind of putting it together in your mind, like, okay, I did just do an RTS the other day. I did take my spiritual bath the other day. I did call back my energy the other day too. Like, they know that they did you wrong behind your back, and they think that you don't know. You may have an inkling, but you're not speaking on it because you're like, oh, I ain't got no proof or nothing like that. Not really, no physical proof, maybe some spiritual proof, but not no physical proof. But whatever, it'll show itself in time, right? But then when shit start happening to them, even before you're wise to what they're doing, shit will happen to them, and then they will immediately contact you. They will immediately contact the person that they don't like, that they were shooting negative energy towards. When that shit backfires, when it backfires on them, they will communicate with you and try to see what your reaction is, trying to gauge your reaction. Cause they probably figure, oh, she knows. They want to see if you know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. My eighth house is like, let me know. People have a tendency to do that to me a lot. They'll do little sneaky shit behind my back, and I'll notice some stuff, but I don't say nothing. I keep it mum. I'll be like, I just keep it in my back pocket because I know I'm going to need it for later. So I don't say nothing. I notice some weird shit with people. Sometimes spirit will put me right where I need to be so I could see what I need to see. As an eighth house and a 12th house, I'm like, thank you. Got it. I already knew it. Thank you. I already knew it. I get confirmation all over the place. So people will do that to me, and then they'll hit me up and be like, oh, Cass, this and this happened. I'll be like, damn, that's crazy. Okay, that's what you gonna get from me. Damn, that's crazy. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, it was you, bitch. Ah, that's why you going through that shit. So you fucking telling me because you want to gauge my fucking reaction. You want to see if I'm gonna feel sorry for you. You want to see. You want to see if you know what I mean. Like people will do that to me. I'll never understand it, but people will do that to me. They know damn well they're being deceptive behind my back in some way, shape, or form. And then something fuck up will happen to them. And the first thing they think about is me. And the whole time I'm like, dee, 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 la, 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 la. I noticed some funny shit. Oh, well, la, 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 dee, 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 dee. They'll hit me up and be like, boom, oh, Cass, guess what? This happened, and that happened, and this happened. And I'll be like, oh, that's crazy. I don't give a fuck. In my mind, I'm like, good, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Because you shouldn't be feeling no way towards me. Because I didn't feel no way towards you. You shouldn't have been doing whatever that you were doing behind my back or saying whatever that you're saying behind my back. You shouldn't have been fucking doing that because I wasn't doing it to you. I didn't have nothing against you. So if you secretly have something against me and you get fuck up behind my fucking back and you try to bring it to my attention, all you're gonna get is damn, that's crazy, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Good for your ass. Like, you know? But anyways, I go lie. When I saw the comment, I was just like, because I remember that little girl, and I did not see that on my bingo card for her to be caught up like that. I did not see it. I thought that she would be on TV or something. I thought that she would be in college because she was such a smart girl. She had a smart mouth, which is cool. You know, when I was a little black girl, little girl, smart mouth, very precocious, very animated. That's what she reminded me of me when I was younger. She reminded me of me. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have much, but had a big fucking personality. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad to see that the young lady, man, I don't know how old would she be. Last time I seen her, she was probably about like her and my daughter is probably similar ages. Let me see. She might be a little older than my daughter actually. I think she's older than my daughter by a few years because when I was hanging around her, my daughter was like 5, and she was probably about like 8, 9. So she's about 4 years older, maybe about 4 years older than my daughter. My daughter's 15, so she probably about 19, maybe. She's probably about 19, 20, maybe. It's been years, man. But it's unfortunate to hear that about her. And that message was a year ago, so I'm hoping that there was something good came out of that. I hope that she's still with us or whatever. That was not on my bingo card for her at all. I thought with her personality, because I was like, when I first met them and I was hanging out with them, I was like, girl, you need to put Kayla in TV. Like, she needs to be on TV. She's so funny and she's quick witted and all that shit and all that. I'm like, yeah, I just thought that it would go a whole nother different way, you know? I really thought that it would go a whole different way. I did not expect that from her. I hope her son's doing okay. I remember him and stuff like that. I hope her son's doing all right. Um, but she felt the need to tell me. She said, "Oh, we're family," and we are. And it's unfortunate, what happened. You know what I'm saying? You know, but at the same time, I'm gonna see if she ended up answering my message. I don't know. She probably thought I ignored her. I don't know because I got the message in September, but I haven't checked my Facebook Messenger because I don't feel like getting the Facebook Messenger app. They be trying to force you to get the app. I don't want. I'm not getting Facebook Messenger. I don't know. I don't. I deleted my Facebook Messenger because I didn't want people thinking that they had access to talk to me whenever they fucking wanted to. and I don't like that. I just didn't. I just wanted to cut it off. So I can access my messages. I was able to access my message on Facebook app, but they try to encourage you to download Messenger app, and I just so I never went to my messages like that. And when I finally did, I seen that she left me numerous invasive, like psychically invasive, Bible quotes and sayings and things like that. That's not you already know that. Like don't do that. I didn't appreciate that. If I would have saw that, I would have been like, "Can you not send me these fucking messages? Do not send me those fucking messages again." I did not see all of those. All I saw was the final message. And when I scrolled up, I said, "Damn, she was sending me these Bible shit for this whole time." You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you how people will target your energy, heat seek your energy, however stuff. You see how the shit, and you never know how they truly feel about you. And then all of a sudden, certain things start to happen in their lives. I don't know what's going on, but certain things start to happen in their lives, and they're coming to me because maybe they think I'm responsible for it in some kind of way, and they hoping that they tell me or something that I'm gonna stop the work. I didn't do shit. I don't know. I ain't seen you in years. I don't know. But it's crazy. People will force themselves to turn to religion, and that's not really helping them. Now, I think there might have been a little bit of a disagreement between us as far as like spiritual methods. 'Cause I did take her to the botanic, and I was like, "Look, if this one's attacking you, you need to do this, but da 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 da." It seemed like she didn't want to do it. At first, she seemed like she was down. The first time I took her to the botanical, it seemed like she was down. Then she ended up, for some reason, some other girl. I think it's one of them other girls, the one I was telling you about, the Hebrew Israelite bitch. I think she got in her mind, was like, "Oh yeah, I got her on Facebook. Yeah, she's a witch. Did she do this? She do that. Yeah, don't go to her. You need to go to God. You need to be this. You need to get in the Bible. You need to do this, this, and that." So hey, I'm not the type of bitch that like to convert people. People be coming to me. People be seeing what I be posting about, and seeing how I am or whatever, and they the ones that hit me up like, "How you know that stuff? Where you learn that from? Can you? I'm going through this and that. You got any advice for me? Can you go to the botanica with me?" And I have no problem giving people, advice on how I did it. I've never been the type of person that, "Oh, you need to do what I'm doing." All right, I never been that type of person that like where I have to convert people and shit like that. I've never been that person. If you like what I'm doing, I'll show you what works for me. Um, you may do it in your own way to see what it works for you. If it doesn't, you could try something else. There's no pressure to conform to what I'm doing, or I'm never a type of person that'll try to convert anybody or recruit anybody into doing what I'm doing. You either into it or you're not. It's either for you and in you, or it's not. She decided to go take the religious route, and she ended up developing a religious psychosis. So I was thinking that if you turn to religion, it should have helped you through all these situations. It should help you through all situations. But I think she was dealing with mental illness, and she was dealing with spiritual warfare. You know, but I think she was scared of herself, and she was scared of her own power. Because I think if she would have took the spiritual route, she would have been a powerful witch. She's Sagittarius. Yeah, she would have been great. She would have been a perfect as a witch. Um, but she wasn't ready to embrace that. I'm not going to force nobody. I just simply show people like, you want to be in my space. This is what I do. This is what I'm about. Bada bing, bada boom type shit. That's how I am. You want to know? You reach out to me first. You know. But I don't know. The religious psychosis, the whatever. I don't know what's going on with her. Is some kind of disconnect with her daughter. I don't know. Maybe teenagers and their moms. Stuff happens, and I don't know what went wrong. But she was a good kid. She was a good kid, smart, very smart. I'm just like, what the fuck? This little girl was smart. Okay, intelligent way, smart. But anyway, yeah. So just by what I told you guys in this video, you see the things that people get themselves caught in life. You see, and it's crazy. I've seen some people just really deteriorate. And then also, I was checking my Facebook messages, and I saw that my dad's sister. I stopped talking to her and her daughter in July of 2023. We got into it. We got into it or whatever, and not too bad. Like not like we were cussing each other out or fighting, but we had a disagreement. We had a heated conversation, and I walked away from them. They ain't never seen me. It's three years later. They never seen me. She sent me a message too, some type of like gift talking about Happy New Year. Talking about Happy New Year and shit like that. Her son reached out to me. Um, Her son reached out to me. Was it a couple months ago? Well, her son reached out to me last year. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and then I had to get a new phone. All this other shit was going on, and then like he reached out to me again because he knew I don't really fuck with everybody. I don't fuck with none of his sisters like that. I don't fuck with his mama or his two sisters. Don't fuck with them. Never will. Sorry. It just is what it is. I stopped talking to her daughter, her other daughter. I stopped talking to that bitch back in what was that, October 2022? I'm trying to figure it out. Was it October 2022 or October 2021? I can't fucking remember. That's how insignificant the motherfucker is. But anyways, it was somewhere around October 2021. I think it might have been October 21 because that was the same year that I went to my Atlanta trip. We went on that Atlanta trip. I went with her to the Atlanta trip, and we got into some drama the first night we was there. I finished out the rest of the trip by myself. The mutual cousin that stayed out there, she didn't say nothing to me after that. The other girl didn't say nothing, so I just left it at that. Like, so I spent the rest of my shit by myself, cause bitch. And after I came back home, that's when I heard about the Shanquella Robinson story, and I said, "Good. I'm glad bitches left me the fuck alone. I'm glad bitches left me alone." Cause as soon as I came back. No, no, that wasn't the Shanquella. I think that was in 2022. But I remember when the Shanquella Robinson story came out, I was like, "Yep, that could have been me too." Yep, could have been me too. You gotta be careful who the fuck you be around, especially if you didn't grow up with their ass. They're not gonna look at you as family. Oh, that's my cousin. Oh, that's my uncle's daughter. They're not gonna look at you like, they'll be like, oh, that ain't my uncle's daughter anyway, bitch. They're gonna be looking like that, like we ain't never really seen you, ho. You ain't my uncle's daughter type shit, bitch. You know, anything could have went down. You feel me? I didn't grow up with them motherfuckers. I don't know them. You feel me? I'm cordial with their moms and shit like that. I'm cordial and shit with certain people on my dad's side. But it's at the same time, it's like we don't know each other like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So and certain people ain't gonna regard you as family. You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is. So I was glad that I spent the rest of my trip by myself. But this is an Atlanta trip. I believe it was like yeah, Atlanta. I went there for my birthday. Our birthday trips. We went there because our birthday's a couple days apart. Me and this bitch. And it was some weird shit. Then I brought all my spiritual stuff because I already knew what was gonna happen. But I wanted to go to Atlanta and shit like that. I just wanted to leave and get out of LA for a while. And so I did that. I think October of 2021 was the last time I saw this person, I think. Yeah, October 2021. So that was, yeah. Because after the trip, I didn't say nothing to her. I didn't say nothing to her. I was still talking to her mom and stuff like that. But after the trip, I didn't say nothing to that bitch. Nothing to her. And then October was like the final little showdown. It was already leading up to. It was already like leading up to it or whatever. So you know that happened. I didn't say nothing to that lady's daughter, and then her other younger daughter. I got into it with her and her mama, and I stopped talking to them. Never said nothing to them. That's the same one that inboxed me yesterday. So when I look at my Facebook inbox message, I'm like, I'm looking at messages I ain't never seen, baby. I'm looking at messages I ain't never fucking seen. Okay. I was like, oh, she sent me a gift on my Happy New Year's. I didn't even say anything. I didn't put like on it, nothing. I was just like, I don't know why everybody reaching out to my energy, but I guess that's the life of an 8,000. People will treat you a certain way until you remove yourself from the situation, and all of a sudden you all they thinking about. You know why? Because motherfuckers is going through karma for how they did me. Motherfuckers was going through karma for how they did me. How, you know what I'm saying? They going through their karma, and the people that they did me wrong for, they can't fucking trust their ass. They around a bunch of phony ass motherfuckers that they can't trust, and they thinking back on all the times that I was good to them. That's what's happening. They think about all the times I was good to them, right? Now, mind you, I said that I forgive this person, this relative. Okay, I said that I forgive her. Um, because she tried to hit me up in early 2024. I stopped talking to them in July 2023. So she tried to hit me January 2024. It was still fresh at the time. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing to her. I got off of my Facebook. She was trying to find me through this Facebook page, and I deleted it. I dropped it. Um, then she tried to hit me up again through my phone. She sent me a picture when she took pictures of me and stuff like that. Who know what these motherfuckers be doing with my damn pictures? Okay, I don't put nothing past nobody. Okay, probably pass this picture over. Okay. So anyway, she sent me a picture. Oh, so I sent her a message because she sent me a picture from when the last time I was hanging out with her, stuff like that. Oh, something. I said, I sent a text message. I said, oh, I said, I said that I'm not upset with you. I forgive you. I said I'm just not interested in reconciling. That's simply what I told her, basically in so many words. I'm not interested in reconciling. But it's cool or whatever. I said I ain't worried about nobody, and that's what I said. I just left it at that. Still ain't said nothing to it. That was in 2024. So now we in 2026. A lot of people, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. A lot of people hit me up in early 2026, especially when the ball dropped for the next year. Because people was like, damn, Cassie, you still ain't come around. Damn, you still ain't said. No, bitch, no. Of course not. You think I'm gonna keep going through this shit over and over again? I went through this shit. I've been back in California for, bitch. I've been out for California for 20 years. Okay. Um, late October 2025, marks 20 years. 20 years since I've been back in California, 20 fucking years. So you can imagine. You think I'm going to be going through the shit with you bitches for another 20 fucking years? Until I'm 61 years old? You think I'm going to keep going through this shit until I'm 61? Fuck you. Fuck you. I will never go through that. No. I was young. I didn't understand. I wanted to see what go on. Meet my dad's side of the family. Meet reunite back with my siblings and stuff like that. And they done took me through there. They took me through all up through there and back. So you think I'm gonna be going through this shit again? Especially I'm the only one that's evolving and everybody's still staying in their stagnant place, thinking that ain't shit wrong with their motherfucking ass and how everybody gotta adjust to their bullshit. You think I'm gonna go through that for another 20 years, dog? Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Nah, nah, no. So anybody finna go through that shit again? Like that shit is weird. Nobody's going through that again. I like peace in my motherfucking life. So why are you bitches coming over here? Type shit, you know? You'll be surprised. I was on my Facebook. I'm like, damn, it was people. Bitch, it was people watching my motherfucking stories, nigga. And I'm like, that's why I be talking shit on my Facebook. I just posted a TikTok video about how I don't fit in with women, and another one about cutting people off. Yeah, I'm letting you motherfuckers know. You motherfuckers are watching my stories. I'm letting you bitches know I'm not fucking with you. Do you know that? I'm not fucking with you. Never gonna fuck with you. Never, ever gonna fuck with you. I just don't see the shit happening at all, bitch. I don't see it ever fucking happening. Never. Never, ever, ever, ever. So stop it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, interesting story, right? It's just crazy how I've seen people just kind of. I've seen some people progress over the years. Like this one kid that me and the relative and him, we used to go play bingo together 3 4 years ago. We used to go play bingo and all this stuff. I just found out he's like a what do you call them people? Crosswalk. I forgot what you call those people that what do you call it? A crosswalk guard? He a crosswalk guard. for the school that's down the street from here from me. And I saw him. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" I didn't get a chance to get his, to get his information. I think he wanted to say hi. We want to talk, but I was proud of him because at first he just never seemed to get himself together for real, for real. He was always struggling, but it was cool to see him be a crosswalk guard. He doing something, doing something with himself. So some people I've seen that I haven't seen in a long time, they have progressed. The ones who were like underdogs and shit like that, and they were in survival mode and all that shit. Now I'm seeing them thriving, and then I'm seeing other people who were thriving, they're not thriving. The only time people think about me is when they're getting karma for what they did to me, and that they're surrounded by people that they don't trust. And then they're sitting down and they're thinking about all the good times that I was good to them. They're thinking about all kind of shit. They going through it. Whatever that they going through, that's the only time they think about me is when they going through some shit. That goes for guys too. You know, I let guys go as quickly as they can. You're free to go. You ain't gotta start no argument with me. You ain't gotta have no bitches playing on my phone. None of that weird love and hip hop shit. If you wanna go, go. You are free to go. You're free to go. You know? And when they leave and they slide to whoever they think is easier, they end up realizing that they settled, and they end up being with a dumbass bitch, and they're like, damn, I kind of miss Cassie. She's better than this bitch. I kind of miss her. Damn, I was acting weird because I couldn't handle or couldn't deal with what I was seeing. It was challenging me to do some shit that I'm not ready to do, so I went back to what's easier, and now I'm with what's easier, and I don't feel fulfilled. Cassie's the one that got away. So now I'm thinking about her now. I know she's doing great. I wonder if she got somebody. Let me drop her a message on Facebook and make sure she's still single. So I can feel like I always have a chance with her. No, bitch. No. No, absolutely not. You're never going to know my business because I don't put my business out. That's another thing. When you don't put your business out there, people are looking to piece your life together, and they'll try to watch readings with your zodiac sign, your placements. They'll try to go to all your social media pages, scroll. That's why it's important, especially if you have Facebook, to limit your past posts so that people don't be just scrolling away trying to find out every little thing. So yeah, interesting. I'm just saying, y'all, it's interesting how people will hit you up after everything that's happened. It's crazy, but yeah, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. I feel like people are telling me this stuff. I feel like people are telling me this stuff because they need my energy for the situation. Like, they either want my energy through like sympathy, they want my well wishes, they want my prayers, they want my sympathy, they want my acknowledgement, they want my attention. And I feel like it's because they may have secretly held something against me, and then they went through some type of backfire, and they want some kind of mercy from me or something. Like, it's uncomfortable when I think about it and stuff because I don't feel strongly about whatever they had against me. I'll never know, but they were the ones that was feeling so strongly. I never wished no harm upon anybody, but I had people behind my back wish me all kind of harm and shit like that. And I used to think highly of people, and I got set up from people that I didn't expect to get set up from. You know what I'm saying? Because they claimed they was mirroring my energy right back at me and making me feel like they understood where I was coming from, but they didn't really understand where I was coming from. They was pretty much mirroring my energy right back at me so they could be in my space, so they can find out what my triggers are, so they can get an opportunity to snake me. Because some people, they think highly of you secretly behind your back, but they want to be in your space so that they can find a way to disfigure you, to disarm you, um, to find out your triggers or your fears or your weaknesses. They just want the opportunity to snake you so they can feel better about it. Like, it's a conquest for some people. you know. And if you're in the eighth house, you'll notice that people will try to make you their conquest, and some people get mad because your intuition is so on point that they don't even get a chance to do what you. It's 144 on the timer. They didn't get a chance to do with you what they wanted to do with you. You wouldn't allow it. Your intuition, your spiritual team, they wouldn't allow it. And sometimes people get mad because they didn't get a chance to snake you. Like, damn, bitch, I wanted to humble you so fucking bad, and your fucking ancestors told me about my plans for you. Like, fuck you, bitch. Like, some people are mad at you because you're protecting yourself from them. That you didn't even give them a fucking chance to be a snake. Some people are intimidated by you because you're able to detect bullshit, and they know that they full of shit. They know that you're going to be a hard person to convince. So they start automatically punishing you. And you might not even be pretty privy to it, but they might start automatically mentally kind of trying to punish you for it. Okay? Because they know that they're full of shit, and they know that you'll eventually find out. So they're already getting like defensive, like pre-defensive already. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're eighth house, you get what I'm saying? Like, people just want the opportunity to snake you, the opportunity to humble you, even though you have not given them any reason to do so, other than the only slight reason is that you can see through them. People will fuck you up just because you can see through them. They want to be, they only want people that can't see through them, that see what they want them to see. But I don't see what you want me to see. I see what needs to be seen about you. Do you understand? And then I move accordingly. That's how I am. That's how I get down. You know? Let me plug my phone back in. So, interesting day today. Yeah, I just went to Long Beach. I wasn't gonna even go anywhere. I was gonna, I was gonna stay home because I was gonna save my gas for tomorrow. 'Cause I'm going to this little free little party. It starts at 4 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go early. I'm gonna go early and leave early. I'm gonna go early, get some nice little pictures off the rooftop. I know the view is gonna be amazing, so I wanted to just do that. I don't know if I'm ready to go out with my sister. Cause my sister been like sending me little flyers and stuff like that. I don't know if I want to go out with her yet. I don't know. I'm just hoping it's not going to be like old times and stuff. I know, like, I know how my family is, and a lot of them, they do not change. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Um, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up going to the rooftop party by myself. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna tell her about it. I'm not sure. Um, but just vibes. All I'm gonna do is, it's a free party. All I'm gonna do is go to the store. I'm not gonna buy no drinks over there. I'm just gonna just walk into a free party. I just want to hear some music, listen to some vibes, get a nice little seat, take some pictures of the views because it'll be a rooftop party. I want to take some pictures, some little videos, just peep the vibes. That's all I want to do. I love the free parties that we be having in Long Beach. I love that. I love a nice free fucking party. And I always said I wanted to go to an event that plays house music. You know, a house music event. So they're gonna be playing deep house music, soulful house, and Afro house. So that's gonna be popping. I think that's gonna be cool. I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna wear. I really don't know what I'm gonna wear. I have some outfits that are in plastic, like plastic wrapping, that I got from Amazon that I didn't even wear. But yeah, I can't wait to go. I can't wait to just go and unwind. Um, I just got back on eventbrite.com. That's where I be finding all my free events at Eventbrite. I love Eventbrite. I find a lot of cool stuff. I went to a Jersey Club party earlier this year. When did I go to that Jersey Club party? That was fun. When did I go? I think I went in January or was it February? I think I went in February. It was a Jersey Club event. That was cool. That was hella cool. That's the first event that I went to this year. It's a Jersey Club event. Cause like, I want to go to a Jersey Club event. And as soon as I got on TikTok, Jersey Club event right there. Oh, the next place I want to go to is this spot called After Nine. I think it's called After Nine, and I think on Wednesdays, I think it's called After 9 p.m. That's the name of the club. I found them on TikTok, and I think on Wednesdays they do like a little party thing. So it's probably like a little chill, little lounge type shit. because it's in the middle of the week, Wednesday. You feel me? It's called After 9 a.m. or After 9, something like that. And they play Jersey Club, Miami Bass, Baltimore Club. They play all the different types of, genres, kind of like that. Ghetto techno music, um, bass hall, all kind of shit, like all kind of different genres that are from different cities. You feel me? So I like to go to events like that. I love different types of genres from different. I like go go. I like Be More Club, Jersey Club. Miami bass is cool too. Like it's all kind of different types of genres that are out there. And it brings different crowds and shit. You feel me? So um, I'm gonna find more events like that. But yeah, that's the next place I'm gonna go to is after 9. It's gonna be on a Wednesday, so that's gonna be cool. I'm gonna go there and catch out the vibes. 'Cause it look cool for what I'm seeing on TikTok. It look cool. It's very diverse. It's all races. I like going to parties where it's all races. I don't like going to parties where it's predominantly just one group of people, unless it's a cultural festival. So you're obviously if you go to a cultural festival, the majority of people that's going is going to be from that culture. So I don't mind that. But when I go to like events and stuff like that or whatever, I like to go to diverse events. Where it's every race in the crowd: black, white, Asian, Hispanic. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? All the ethnicities, all the races, all the cultures together. I like diversity. That's what I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm used to. I'm used to diversity. Um, So I'll probably just go there. But it's some cool, pretty cool events on TikTok and Eventbrite. Like if I could, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a video in the near future where I'm just gonna go down the list on my TikTok favorites list, and I'm just gonna pick a restaurant or pick an event to go to. Because I've have favorited a couple of posts about certain restaurants I wanted to try, like certain, because I'm a foodie, and like certain little lounges and clubs and restaurants and bars that I want to go to and stuff like that. So I've been finding some cute, cool little spots. So eventually, I'm just gonna like make a video or go live and just like show you guys. Let's go to this place on TikTok. Let me look through my TikTok favorite list and find a restaurant I want to go to. Find a club spot I want to go to, like that type shit. That's what I'm doing this year. I want to see live bands, live jazz, any type of live performance. But I do want to see a live jazz band. I do want to go to like a nice little venue and see, watch jazz and contemporary R&B and psychedelic R&B. I want to go to like like intimate, small little concerts and shit. You feel me? Um, I want to go to that kind of thing and just more free parties. See, I'm going to all the free parties, all the free shit. I'm gonna buy my drink. I'm gonna go to Smart Final tomorrow. I'm gonna buy me. All I need is 2 bottles of soju, and I'm good. 2 bottles of soju. That's it. Like I'm good to go. 2 bottles of soju. Boom. Shit, maybe even 3, but 2 bottles is good enough. You feel me? I'm just gonna go there. I'm only gonna buy one drink when I'm there, and then boom, that's it. I'm good. I don't need a whole bunch of drinks, but yeah, two soju's and then one drink when I'm there, and I'm gonna just hold that one cup for the rest of my days and just dance to the party over. I don't know. I'm gonna come early to the party. I'm gonna come early. It's probably gonna be a small event, because I just barely heard about it. So I'm gonna go because I just gonna go for the vibes. You feel me? I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna wear. I really don't know what I'm gonna wear, but I'm just gonna look and see. And I'm gonna make sure I go tomorrow. I just want to unwind and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. It's all about living life. Some bitches don't have no life. Some bitches don't have no life, and they wish that they could do that kind of stuff, but they can't. Where they live at, they cold as fuck. They don't have no good weather for them to have any. There ain't no free parties. Ain't no good beach weather or wherever the fuck they at. That's why they mad. Their weed is probably boo boo as fuck out there. So whack ass weed. Like I can see why they upset. Me. You know, I live in California on the West Coast. Beautiful fucking weather, free parties, always stuff to do, always 1,001 reasons to have fucking fun. despite whatever that's going on in the world, we gonna find a way to fucking turn up and have fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, this year I want to do more like live performances and stuff like that. Yeah, I want to do live performances. I want to go to open mics. I want to go to karaoke night. I want to do a bunch of little stuff, just whatever. So I'm gonna be on Eventbrite pretty tough this year. Y'all gonna see me. It's a free party. Y'all gonna see me. I had favored a couple of events. One is a Afro Latino and Caribbean Film Festival. Oh, bitch! I will be going to that. Absolutely. I think it's gonna be on the 23rd of this month. It's gonna be on the 23rd. Um, yeah, I definitely want to go to that. I want to go to a film festival. So I'm glad that every time I speak certain things, it it comes into existence automatically. Oh, I've always wanted to go to something like this. Oh, if I can go to a rooftop party and they play house music, that would be great. And that's exactly what I saw as soon as I came on Instagram. As soon as I came on Instagram, when I said to myself, "Oh, I really want to go to more film festivals." I remember going to a Grief and a Film Festival in Venice with my mom, and for some reason the video we were watching, the movie we were watching, it couldn't finish, so we just had speakers speak and stuff like that. But it was cool going to a film festival. It was awesome. You get free little giveaways and things like that. You get to learn about the process of making films and documentaries. You get to meet some extraordinary people and listen to them and see what they, how they do things or whatever in their careers. So as soon as I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I would love to go to a film festival. Boom, I go to Eventbrite. Boom, there it is. Cultural film festival because I love watching foreign movies. I like watching Korean movies, just any type of foreign movies. I watch Filipino movies, Spanish movies. I need to get into Nollywood, African movies. I like foreign movies. Period. I get to learn the language. I put on the subtitles and I get to learn their language and stuff like that. So I love going to different film festivals. I say, yeah, the Afro Latino and Caribbean Film Festival. That sounds like something that I need to be. I need to be a part of. So that's what I'm gonna be doing this year. Is just going to more live events and different little social mixers type of events and stuff like that. Just to have fun. Just for the vibes. I'm a sucker for views and vibes. You know, I know how to have fun and shit like that. So I mean, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be going to I'm gonna be going to the what you call it tomorrow, and it's gonna be cool. I can already tell it's gonna be dope. Even if it's a small crowd, that's fine by me. I think that the views is gonna be a bomb. So, anyways, I'm finna get up off this video because I've been on here long enough. Gotta love you. Gotta love me. Bye. Bye, stalkers.